alpha. Okay, we can see from this standard normal curve the area to the right of z alpha is nothing but alpha. So we are given this value of this area, probability that z greater than z alpha is nothing but area to the right of this line. So if this value of area is given, or if this probability is given, then how to find out the value corresponding to that probability, value of z corresponding to that probability, that we are going to discuss in this lecture. So we understand with the help of example. Find the value of z such that probability that capital Z greater than Z is 0.01, probability that capital Z is greater than Z is 0.05, and probability that Z lies in between minus Z and Z is 0.99. Here capital Z is of course standard normal random variable. So we will find out one by one. First we try to find out value of z for part A. So it is given that probability that z is greater than z is 0.01. Now this probability can be written as 1 minus probability that capital Z is less than or equal to z, because we know that probability that z greater than z and probability that z is less than or equal to z, sum of these two probabilities is always 1. So this probability is nothing but 1 minus probability that z is less than or equal to small z. So therefore if we take this on right hand side, we have probability that z less than or equal to z is nothing but 1 minus this probability, and this is nothing but 0.99. So we have to find out value of small z such that probability that capital Z is less than or equal to small z is 0.99. So now in this z we will find out using standard normal table. So in the standard normal table we will look for 0.99, or we will look for the value of probability which is very much close to this value 0.99. So we will search in the standard normal table, we will search the value which is closest to 0.99. So let us try to find out the value in the standard normal table closest to 0.99. So we have to search here for 0.99. So 0.99, here we can see this is 0.9918 and 0.9901. Okay, so these are the values which are near to 0.99. This is also near to 0.99. This is 0.9904. This is 0.9901. So we can see this value is nothing but it is very much close to 0.99. This is also close to 0.99, but this is the value which is closest to 0.99. So now we find out the corresponding value of z. For this value we have to look in this row and in this column. So here we have 2.3, and if we look in this column, if we extend this column, then we can see it is 0.03. So here 2.3 corresponding to row plus 0.03 corresponding to this column. So 0.9901 is the area corresponding to this value of z. 2.33. This is for 0, this is 1, 2 and 3. So the value of Z corresponding to 0.9901 is 2.33. So here we have written we look for the entry in the standard normal table which is closest to 0.99 and we get 0.9901. This is the entry in the standard normal table which is closest to 0.99 and this entry corresponds to Z equal to 2.33. So our answer is 2.33. The value of Z for which this probability is equal to 0.01 is nothing but Z equal to 2.33. This is the value of Z for which probability that Z is greater than Z is 0.01. So in this way we can find out the corresponding values of Z for which probabilities are given, again using standard normal tables. We look for second one. Here we are asked to find out the value of Z for which this probability is equal to 0.05. So again this probability that Z is greater than small z can be written as 1 minus probability that capital Z is less than or equal to small z. And if we take a probability that Z less than or equal to Z on right hand side, we will have this probability equal to 1 minus 0.05 which is 0.95. So again we have to look into the standard normal table. So we look for the entries in the standard normal table which are very near to 0.95. So now we look for 0.95. So here we can see 0.95 means it is, here we have 0.9495 and this is 0.9505. Both are near to 0.95. We find that 0.9495 and 0.9505 both are near to 0.95, because if we take difference of 0.9505 and 0.95, then 0.9505 minus 0.95, then this difference is 0.0005. Similarly, if we take the difference between 0.95 and 0.9495, difference will be same, 0.0005. So both the entries are closest to 0.95. Difference between 0.9495 and 0.95 is also 0.0005, and difference between 0.9505 and 0.95 is also 0.0005. So both the entries are closest to 0.95. So in this case we can take the average of corresponding Z values. The Z value corresponding to 0.9495, this is 1.6. so this is for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this corresponds to 0.04 and this corresponds to 0.05. We can see here this entry corresponds to 1.6 here in the row and here 0.04. So the entry corresponding to 0.9495 is 1.64 and entry corresponding to 0.9505 is 1.65, and we will take average of these two entries. For required value of z. So here we have written the entries in the table closest to 0.95 are 0.9495 and 0.9505, corresponding to z equal to 1.64 and z equal to 1.65. Hence the required value of z is average of these two values, 1.64 plus 1.65 over 2. So the required value of z is 1.645. Next one, we have to find out value of z for which probability that capital Z lies in between minus z and z is 0.99. So we are given this probability. You can see this standard normal probability curve. It is given that area between minus z and z, this area is 0.99. Now by this symmetry of standard normal curve, we can see that these two areas are equal. These two shaded area are equal. Now area is 0.99 between minus z and z, and we know that total area is always 1. So the remaining area is 1 minus 0.99, that is 0.01. Now remaining area is nothing but the area which is sum of these two areas. Sum of these two areas will be equal to 0.01, and by the symmetry of normal curve, these two areas are having same value. So therefore the value of these two areas is nothing but 0.01 over 2, which is 0.005. So this area to the left of minus z is 0.005. Area to the right of this small z is also 0.005, because both are equal and sum of both the areas is 0.01. So area to the left of minus z is 0.005, and this area between minus z and z is 0.99. So if we want to write down the area to the left of z, so that area is nothing but 0.005 plus 0.99. So it is clear that probability that z is less than or equal to small z equal to, this is nothing but area to the left of small z. So this area to the left of small z is summation of these two areas, area up to minus z and area between minus z to z. Now this area up to minus z is nothing but 0.005, and area between minus z and z is given to be 0.99. So therefore area to the left of z, which is probability that z is less than or equal to small z, is nothing but 0.995. So again we have to search in the table for this entry 0.995. So we have to concentrate on 0.995. So we are here 0.9949 and 0.9951. Both the entries are near to 0.995. If you take the difference of these two entries from 0.995, difference will be same. So both the entries are closest to 0.995, and the value of z corresponding to these two entries are, here we have to go in this row. So this is 2.5, this is for 0, this is 2.501, 2.502, 2.503, this is 2.54, 55, 56 and 57. If we can look here, it is corresponding to 57. This column corresponds to 0.07. So 0.07 plus 2.5, which is 2.57. And another column is 0.08. So 2.5 plus 0.07 and 2.5 plus 0.08. Both the entries are corresponding to these two entries. 2.5 plus 0.07, that is 2.57 and 2.58. So the entries in the table, these two entries correspond to z equal to 2.57 and 2.58. So we will take average of those two values. So the entries in the table closest to 0.995 are 0.9949 and 0.9951, corresponding to z equal to 2.57 and z equal to 2.58. So therefore required value of z is average of these two, which is 2.575. z, for which probabilities are given. So I hope you like this video. If you are watching this lecture first time, kindly subscribe this channel for upcoming lectures of each mathematics subject of engineering. Thank you very much.